no-bake protein bars today. Why? Because you don't have time for anything else. And what's the best part about the no-bake protein bar? Come on, there was a context clue. They're no-bake, no oven. It's great. You need a food processor and a bowl and a pan and a freezer. That is it. Now, I don't want you to worry about writing anything down. You can find the recipe with all the ingredients and proportions at GinaAtHome.com. Just follow along and see what I'm doing here, just so you know how easy it is, okay? When we're done with these, we're going to cut them up, individually wrap them, and you're going to store them in your refrigerator. So here we go. We're going to start with the food processor. We're going to take some raw almonds. I don't care if they're whole or sliced, whatever you have in your pantry. You're going to zoom them. And pretty much what we're doing here is making an almond meal. You can just buy almond meal at a bulk store. Some grocery stores have a bulk department if you don't want to do this. But this is really easy. And turn it into like a almond flour. And we're not there yet. Gonna do a little bit more. Almost there. All right, now we're gonna add our oatmeal. I like to add a little oat bran. And we're gonna do a little bit of protein powder. As usual, I love the vanilla protein powder, just to give it a little extra protein to get you through your day. Let that stew until it gets real flour-like, and then we're going to put it all in this bowl. While this is going, let's start with our wet ingredients. We have almond butter. Any nut butter will do if you don't like almond butter. Coconut oil. Love coconut oil. It's everywhere these days. We're going to do 4 tablespoons. 4, making a mess. Some vanilla. I'm going to turn this off so you can hear me. Vanilla. And honey. Who doesn't love honey? I don't care what honey you use. You can use agave. You could use maple syrup. So we're just going to go 1, 2, 3. That's about 3 tablespoons. And we're going to mix this all together. Mix, 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 mix. Now, I don't know about you. I don't know if you have kids or if you're single. If you have kids and you pick them up from school, the first thing they usually say after "Hi, Mom" is, "I'm so hungry." So if you just grab a few of these and bring them and hold the kids over until you get them home so they can ransack your refrigerator, it'll make your life a little easier. Now we're going to mix all this together. And if you don't have kids, this is a great pre-workout, post-workout. Don't have time in the morning, running out the door late to work like I usually was. And you just don't have time, so you want to get something in your system to get you through the day. See how crumbly this is? That's okay. Just going to keep mixing it up. And then we're going to pat it into our pan. I'm going to move this out of my way. So, your pan, 9 by 9 works best. I broke my glass one, so I've got a cake pan. Doesn't matter. All you want to make sure you do is to line it. Parchment paper, or this is wax paper. Wax paper can go in the freezer and the refrigerator. It's great, just don't put it in the oven. It can catch fire. Alright, so this looks pretty good. See it? I just dump. I'm going to move this out of our way. There we go. You know what I did? I screwed up. See? I'm going too fast. Let's rewind. Forgot some of the best part. It's right in front of me too. Cranberries. You can put in raisins if you want. I like cranberries. I'm going to mix it up some more. Look at that. See? You can even screw it up and you're still fine because you really aren't screwing it up. Dry ingredients. Wet ingredients. That looks good. Now, cranberries tend to be a little deceiving because in a bowl, they don't look like you have that much. But when you actually go to eat your bar or your cookie or whatever you're making, they're very strong. So you have to be careful. Don't be deceived by the dry cranberry. Now we're dumping. Ta-da! And let's just press it down into our pan. It up. It's supposed to be crumbly. Okay, it'll all come together in the freezer because that coconut oil gets nice and firm when it is cold. So if you have coconut oil, and you're keeping it in the freezer, or the refrigerator, excuse me, that's fine. When you go to get the 3 tablespoons out or 4 tablespoons, just put it in the microwave and let it melt down, because then you can mix it up nicely. There we go. And I'm going to tilt this pan for you so you can see. And if you want to put a few more of these in there, that's fine. See? Now we're going to go to the topping. Some more oats, some cinnamon, and some more coconut oil. Okay. And we're going to just mix that up. And it's supposed to be real crumbly, so don't worry about that. Mixing, mixing, mixing. And we are almost done. Now take this, and we're just going to sprinkle. Alright, so now we have these sprinkled all over. Now remember, these are your protein bars, so if you want to add a little bit more of anything on them, or add different ingredients, or mix things up a little bit, totally up to you. And I love toasted sesames, so I like to top it off with some toasted sesame, give a little of that seediness to it, and just push down. As they say, voila, ready for the freezer. I'm going to go put these in the freezer, get back to them about 30, 45, 60 minutes, just depends. And then we're going to cut them up, individually wrap them, show you how you can just grab them and go. The No Bake protein bars are done setting from the freezer. I'm going to take them out, I'm going to cut them and wrap them up, and it's perfect timing because it's almost time for me to start my afternoon of pickups. If you got kids, you know what I mean. So here they are. I'm going to move this. And you don't have to have one of these scrapers. I suggest it because they're wonderful for everything. You can use a metal spatula, and you're just going to cut into these like that. And any size you'd like, big, small. Take it, wrap it up. You can put them in lunches. You can put it in your workout bag. You can eat them right now, as I'm going to do when I'm done. And just store them in the refrigerator. They'll be good to go for a good week or so. So thanks for watching. I hope you make them, and I hope you enjoy them.